Hey, my name is Phil with webautomation.co. In this video, I want to talk to you about Encharge integrations, what you can expect if you actually get started, how the integrations work, and by the end of the video, you should know if Encharge is right for you. Now, just before we get into it, I also want to offer you this special collaborational deal that I've actually teamed up with Encharge for. You're going to get a 14-day free trial of Encharge. You'll also get a 50% discount code, which is this one here. Plus, you'll also get a free automation course that I've created. So if you want all of these bonuses, just make sure you use the link in the description, which will take you here, and then it'll give you the instructions how to get this course. So let's get started. The first thing you want to do, if you want to see what types of integrations they have, is just click on the integrations tab. Now there is a lot inside of here, and I'm not going to go through this page. You can do this for yourself, but instead what I'm going to do is actually log in and show you how you can connect. So the first thing you want to do is come to your dashboard. Next, you want to click on this little settings button, and the first tab you will see is actually the apps. Now these are native integrations, meaning you connect these directly with Encharge. We have things like Segment, but this is actually only available on the premium plan. But we have Facebook, Slack, HubSpot, Calendly, Intercom, MailChimp, Typeform, Stripe, ChargeBee, Recurly, Chargify, Paddle, Twilio. Plus we have these 4 integration apps: Zapier, Integrately, Pabbly, Connect, and ConnectZip. So these are some of the easiest integrations that you're going to have. Now these are mainly for different types of third-party sort of integrations that aren't just a simple form submit. For example, Slack is going to be lots of chatting, Calendly is going to be bookings, Stripe is going to be payments, Twilio is going to be SMS. So there's quite a few interesting ones here. However, if you're just looking to go ahead and create a form, you're trying to send some information from one place to another, it's actually really simple how they've done it. So let me show you how it works. So I'm just going to go to flows for a second, and I'm going to go ahead and just create a new flow. And this is basically an automation template. Now there's loads of different flows you could use by default, but I'll start from scratch because it's just so simple to create. So the first thing you want to do is put in a trigger. Now we have so many different types of triggers inside of here. Now there is 3 to actually get like forms sent over. So we have receive webhook. We've also got track form submitted. This is if you've added the tracking, the form tracking code. If you haven't, you can just use external form submitted. Now, if you click on this, you'll notice we've got here a little drop down, and as soon as you open it, you can see there is a lot of different types of software that this platform can actually use. Now, this isn't all of them either. This is just the ones that have simple instructions. I'm using a lot of different platforms as well that aren't even listed here. But let me show you how easy it is. Let's just say, for example, you're using the platform Elementor. You can use the Elementor documentation to learn how to set up a webhook, or you can just follow this simple instruction. It's so much easier than it seems. All you need to do is copy this webhook here, right? So webhook URL, click on copy. You can name it also. So I'm just going to call this the Elementor demo integration. Okay, click on save. And then it's going to say, send some information through the webhook URL to continue. So I'm going to just go to my website here, quickly just edit with Elementor. And I've got a little form here that I'm going to integrate it with. So as you can see, we've got this form here. Just right click, go edit form. And then what we have is actions after submit. I'll just remove webhook so you can see how it works. So at the moment we have no webhook instructions, but you just click add action. Click webhook, and then the webhook tab appears. What you want to do is there'll be nothing here by default. Just go ahead, press paste, and then that's now been integrated. All you need to do is come to form fields and name your actual form, and I'll show you what will happen once we update it and test it. Okay, so that's been updated. I'll click preview and show you how it works. So if I type in here Phil, and I'll just be like hello plus 7 at webautomation.co. Click on subscribe now. You will see inside here the information's been sent. Name is Phil, hello at 7 for email, and form name WS newsletter. That's why I like to name my forms appropriately. Click on continue, and then you can either auto map the fields. I like to do it manually because I just like to collect first names. And you can also create fields if you wish. Say if you wanted to create a field for this information, you can just by naming it and pressing create new field. but I just like to use this one I've created, subscribed into for form name. Click on save. And now this has been integrated. So every time that once I turn it on, that someone goes through this form, they're going to then be added to Encharge. I'm going to get their information. Plus I can then do some automations, things like adding a tag, right? So I could just say for this tag, it might be the could be the WA newsletter, or it could be whatever it wants, right? So you can create some as well just by typing, right? You can put it inside there. I'm just going to say WA newsletter. Click save. There's a tag. You can also send an email. Same thing again. Just drag it in and then click on it. You can start creating emails live. And there's so many different steps you can do inside of here, just to show you exactly what steps are available. You know, there's loads, right? There's so many different things you can do, depending on your integrations as well. If you use things like Telecom, you can send in-app messages. If you have Twilio, you can send SMS messages as well, right? You can just add them to the flow. It's so simple. It's quite ridiculous. So that's all there. You've also got lead scoring if you like to use it for CRM. But it's as simple as that, right? There's so many different types of integrations if you really put your name to it, right? It's got Typeform as well. And the good thing about Encharge is it's behavioral based, right? So if you want to target people based on what they're interested in, you could always add in a filter like has visited website or has visited certain page, connect it together like so, right? And then you can have it so if this person has visited a certain page on your website, let's just say it's an investment website, right? And you put in your website address like wealthseeds.co/investment, then you can send emails based on investing just because they've already come through, you've already got their name in an email. So now you can start sending them emails based on their activity on your website. So it's pretty powerful. It's got a nice website tracking code, form tracking code inside of here, but it's literally endless what you can do. Once again, you're here for integrations, so hopefully that has told you enough information. If there's anything that I haven't really covered, let me know in the comments below and I'll be sure to create a video. But apart from that, that is the Encharge integrations overview, right? It pretty much integrates with everything. If there's a software that's quite new, it may not have the webhook feature just yet, but majority of platforms have the webhook ability. Anyway, if you want to once again get that Encharge offer, you'll get a 14-day free trial. You also get a 50% discount if you want to continue after your trial using this discount code. Plus, I'll give you this course, which is going to help you get set up real quick. So make sure you go ahead and get that. But apart from that, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you smash that thumbs up button. If you haven't yet, hit subscribe. I've got some incredible tutorials coming out in the near future, not for just Encharge, but also marketing and automation as well. That's it from me, guys. I look forward to seeing you on the next video.